What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And Doody wants to tackle the pressing question, which is Switch to Gate. That's right. Doody has to come up with a better name. I thought about bait and switch, Walmart Gate. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But that's right. Your boy Doody wants to tackle the hot topic. What happened to DSP's pre-orders? And there are a couple options here, folks. There are a couple options. This video, I want to talk about the different options and give my thoughts on what I think it could be. So let's watch Phil last night from the Daily Wrap explaining what happened in his view, in his opinion, what happened to his pre-orders. And then we'll dig into the various options that could have befallen our boy Phil.
Couldn't get it from anywhere but Walmart. Added 2 to cart. Actually checked out both the Mario Kart bundle and this regular Switch 2. Regular Switch 2 was coming June 5th on release day. The other one is coming June 8th. Great. Checked out, paid, good to go. Finishing up my work, turned the stream off. Okay, I'm going to film the Daily Wrap. As I'm filming this Daily Wrap, I announce, hey, I got 2 Switch 2s. What a great day. Everything's amazing. And then I check my email where it proceeds to tell me that both orders have been canceled. Does it say that it's because of an error on Walmart? No, it says I canceled the orders. So I'm currently talking with Walmart right now about someone socially engineered my account on Walmart.com, and through basically very basic information, what it must have been, because it certainly wasn't anything crazy, they got access and canceled my orders. So now I don't have a Switch 2. I was going to get 2. I was going to keep one, maybe give one to my wife, maybe have a backup in case the Switch 2 failed at launch, because that's what happened with the Switch 1. Maybe eventually do a giveaway. And now I have nothing.
All right, I want to stop there because I want to call Cap. That's nonsense, Phil. Phil, you get butthurt when people ask you to do a giveaway of a gift card or do a giveaway of a signed hat, and they would even pay for the shipping. So don't give me this garbage that you were thinking about doing a giveaway. No, you bought 2 of them because you wanted 2 for yourself because you're just greedy, plain and simple. So that is going to lead to the first option. That what I believe may have happened with Phil's with his orders. So I wanted to highlight real quick that during the PS5 and the Xbox Series X releases, remember those days where the pre-orders that was near COVID, it was just a disaster. There was a shortage of PS5 and Xboxes, and we had scalpers creating bots that would go in and just collect all of the pre-orders and left none for people to actually buy. Pre-orders would go up and literally 2 minutes later, they were all gone because these scalpers purchased them. There were several lawsuits that occurred where customers claimed they had a pre-order. It was approved and canceled. And then I guess they got, butthurt or whatever and tried to sue. I don't think they got anywhere with it. But of course, Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Amazon, they got a lot of flack over their over their process for ordering pre-orders. And I know many of the big box, I'll give you an example, Best Buy and Walmart specifically, they put in things in there that restricted you from ordering multiple orders. For example, Walmart, I know specifically, posted out there, and you can go to their website, where any big pre-order that's considered a high demand order, it's 1 per family, Phil. 1 per family. You can only 1 per family, right? And there's actually some, here it is right here. So this is it right here from CNN. So if you can see, the question was, no, pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2 at Walmart are limited to 1 per household. And you can get this from the CNET article, but essentially it's posted on Amazon website. And, companies like Walmart, Best Buy thought, okay, this will kind of eliminate the scalpers and people will have an opportunity to buy the consoles. Now, option 1 that I think may have happened here was that Phil, being greedy and bought 2, Walmart probably has an automated system that looks for those pre-orders to see if people have purchased multiple orders. Like, what they probably do is they probably look at specific household or addresses for pre-orders. And if you have multiple orders, what they'll probably do is just cancel them. That's option one. I think maybe option one is a pretty good option of what occurred here. And, Phil is probably talking to someone in chat in Indonesia or India, and they have no clue. They just looked at their order and saw that it was canceled. And they have no clue why it was canceled. It was just canceled. These people in India and Indonesia and so on, they don't know these processes, these automated processes that are in place to kind of weed out people that are trying to buy multiple accounts or multiple switches and do multiple pre-orders. So that's a good option. Option one. Option one is possibly what occurred here. I'm leaning toward maybe that's what occurred. Okay, so that's option one. The second option is, if we believe Phil, someone socially engineered his account, right? Which is nonsense. No one socially engineered your information, Phil. As I posted earlier or last night, as I posted earlier, hold on a second, let me see if I can find it. I posted that Phil had in an attempt, right, to try to get someone to pay up some money, because they said if you order something, I will do this, right? Well, that's my pre-order, by the way. Doody got his. And Doody confirmed that his wasn't canceled. So in an attempt to try to get some money from someone that said, if you get a Switch, I'll give you 20 subs, which they never did, Phil decided to show proof. And what he did was he opened up his email, right? And he showed his order number like an idiot. So you didn't socially engineer anything, Phil. No one socially engineered anything. Now, it could have been that they got your order number, a troll or the detractor got your order number, and they contacted Walmart and got your orders canceled, right? That could have been the case, right? But there's a problem there. One, there's only one order number, and my understanding is you ordered two different units, so you probably bought them separately, so you should have two different order numbers. So if anything, only one would have been canceled, not two. So that's a problem there. The second thing, Phil, is I know this, and you've said this many times. You have what's called 2FA, which it's two-form authentication, where if someone tries to access your account, it's going to stop you and say, wait a minute, what's your phone number, or confirm your last four digits of your phone number. It'll send you an access code, right? And then you have to put in that access code, and then you can access someone's account. Without that, you ain't getting shit. And if that were the case, Phil would have gotten a text message or an email or whatever, right? And he would have said, nope, you're not getting my information. So there's a problem there with Phil trying to say that someone hacked his account or socially engineered his account. No, that didn't happen. And I know this for a fact that he has 2FA because he said that he has it on all his accounts. After the bank leaks, Phil went ahead and made sure that any account he owns, Amazon, whatever, has 2FAs, Xbox, whatever. And, you could tell by trolls posting on Twitter that they've tried to access his accounts and everything just goes directly to his phone for an access code. So option two, while potentially maybe that's what's happening, I doubt it. Just for the simple fact that Phil pretty much has everything locked down. So you would need access to his phone or his email to be able to access any of his accounts. So I'm calling cap on two. If I'm weighing my options, that would be probably the last option that I think would be plausible. Now, the third option, which I'm leaning towards here because we know Phil's a scammer. Let's go back to the gaming PC, where Phil wanted a gaming PC and begged for over 2 years and didn't get one, and wanted someone so desperately to get it for him, right? And eventually he lied and claimed someone got it for him when he bought it himself. We all know he did, right? What if Phil did order the two switches, right? And what if he canceled it himself to stir up drama? Now, why would he do that? Well, we know Phil has lied before and done shit before for sympathy. So what's not to say that Phil didn't go in himself, cancel his pre-orders, and then come online and claim, oh, the detractors ruined my pre-order, so I'm not going to have a pre-order to unbox day one. So guys, I need your help. Even in this video right here, let's go back to the video. Phil tells on himself. Let's watch this clip.
So I want you guys to understand again that when people say that, oh, DSP exaggerates or whatever, no, they actually do this stuff to me. This is why I refuse to give any personal details about anything in my life. This is why I will not film anywhere in my house. I will not do IRL vlogs. Anything that
What does that have to do with your account information, Phil? It sounds like you're almost using this excuse for not doing stuff. Remember the PPP, the whole email, the snaking, right? And how Phil said he would lie to PPP so that he wouldn't want to do stuff, so that he didn't have to do stuff. Remember that, Phil? So why does it feel like you're lying to people now about someone hacking your account and shutting off, canceling your pre-orders? And why are you using it as an excuse not to do other content like IRL streams, cooking streams, or whatever? It almost sounds like you don't want to do it and you're lying to people to get around the fact that, if they keep asking you to do it, you can say, well, no, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get doxxed or whatever. And someone's going to do, someone's going to cancel a pre-order or something stupid. So that's the first tell. The second thing that Phil says, let's listen carefully.
that I do that's information they use to hurt me. So I worked my butt off tonight getting 2 Switch 2s, and now...
Well, first of all, Phil, if we're to believe what you said, that someone canceled your order, they potentially probably did it through the order number, which you showed like an idiot. You showed like a moron. You were the idiot that showed it. Not. No one hacked you, and no one socially engineered you, Phil. So just want to clarify that statement.
Now I have nothing because these people screwed me. I don't even know how they got access to the account. I'm talking to the rep right now, which is the noise that you're hearing, bling, bling, bling.
See, he doesn't know because he has 2FA. He has 2FA, which means he would have got a notification if someone was trying to access his account. And I know personally, whenever you chat with someone on DMs or call something like Walmart or Best Buy, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to send you a PIN. They're going to send you a PIN to your phone number or your email to verify that it's you. Every store or every place I have an account with, they do that. Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy. When I call them, I need to authenticate who I am. And by doing that, what I do is they ask me to confirm the last 4 digits of my cell number. And then they send me a text, right? And then I either have to read off the PIN number or I have to click a link and it'll tell them, yep, this person is who he is. So I'm not sure how anyone accessed your account, Phil.
So here's the deal. Tomorrow, Level 1 podcast and the premiere of Claire Obscure Expedition 33. And we're doing DSP Tries at Chipotle on the first stream. The second stream will be Minecraft Chill. But I'm not getting a Switch 2. I have no means to do so. They're all sold out everywhere. I had them, and someone socially engineered my account and canceled my orders.
And another thing, Phil, I want to point out regarding your statement here is when you do an online chat, like, let me try to pull it up. Let me try to pull it up. I will pull it up real quick now. When you go to Walmart, let's just go to Walmart, right? When you go to Walmart, let me go to Walmart real quick. Walmart. Let me go to Walmart. Hold on. I want to make sure that I'm not logged in. Let me log out, sign out. Hold on, Doody will do this in a minute. Hold on a second. Here it is. The first thing that showed up when I wanted to talk with a representative is it asked me to put in my information, and it's going to ask me to verify who I am. So, Phil, I'm calling Cap. I'm calling Cap again, Phil. You're lying. No one accessed your account. If someone accessed your account, Phil, you would have gotten a notification on your phone or your email, and you would have had to accept it or approved it for it to go through.
If anyone has any means to get one, I'd appreciate it. If anyone's getting an extra one that I could buy off of you for the real price, I'd appreciate it. But it looks like at this point, I can't cover the Switch 2 because these people...
There you go, folks. It almost sounds like he's begging his Dents to give him a PS5. I mean, to give him a not a PS5. To give him a Switch, right? To give him a Switch 2. It sounds like he's asking, hey, woe is me. Please pity me. please sell me one for the same value. And I bet he's gonna want them to pay for shipping and not include taxes. He's probably willing to pay $4.99 for it and not pay taxes and not pay shipping for it because he's just a scumbag. No, I'm not buying it, Phil. I'm sorry. To me, it sounds like you lied about. So it sounds like option 2, where someone socially engineered your information or your account, is false. No one canceled your account. I'm leaning on option 1 or 3. One, where Walmart's canceled the order because he ordered 2, which you can't do. We confirmed you can't do that. Or option 3, Phil canceled the order himself, and now he's trying to beg for sympathy. He's trying to beg for sympathy, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get some money for this," or detractor, my Dents will buy me one and send it to me. That's what he's hoping for. Or at the very worst, if he doesn't get it, he could probably pick one up a few days after it releases. Nintendo has stated they have tons and tons of Switches, and he didn't seem that gun-ho for getting it anyway. So he's just mad because, for whatever fucking reason, he's not going to get money, the day one money. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, it's either option 1, Walmart canceled it, or 3, Phil canceled it, and now he's looking for sympathy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.